Okay guys, so the first thing I'm going to do is apply my moisturizer, and the moisturizer that I like to use is by First Aid Beauty. It's called the Ultra Repair Cream Intense Hydration. I like this moisturizer because it's safe for sensitive skin. There's no parabens and harsh chemicals or colorants, and it's also allergy tested. So it's definitely very important to make sure that you moisturize before you apply your makeup. That way your skin doesn't have any dry patches and your makeup applies a little bit easier. So the first thing I'm going to do is my eyebrows. I'm going to be going in with this Maybelline Brow Drama Pro palette, and I have it in medium or deep brown. And I'm going to be using my Anastasia brush. It looks like this. And I've used it a couple times, and what I usually do is just draw a line first at the bottom and then at the top. And then once I do that, I will just fill it in. What I usually like to do before I begin my eyeshadow, I like to apply a concealer, and the one I'm going to be using is by Maybelline in medium or number 25. So like I said in my previous videos, this concealer is very comparable to the MAC Pro Longwear. I think I apply a little bit too much over here, but that's alright. Yeah, so it does compare to the MAC Pro Longwear, and it really does a good job at concealing. So for a powder, I'm going to be using the LA Colors in Tan. This is actually $1, and I bought it at the dollar store. So I'm going to be grabbing a brush like this, and I'm going to be going in with this beautiful pink color. It's by LA Colors, and I found it at the dollar store as well. It's actually pretty inexpensive. It's a very light pink, and you definitely do get a little bit of pigmentation if you just go in 3 times. The next eyeshadow palette is going to be also by LA Colors, and these are pretty nice pink shades, and you can create more of a smoky look with this. So I'm going to be going in with this color, and I'm going to apply that all over my eyelids as well. So I'm going to go back with the same palette, and I'm going to grab this purpley color over here, and I'm going to apply that mostly on my crease and outer part of my eye. And then to intensify the corners a tad bit more, I'm going to be using this palette over here. It's also by LA Colors, and this is called Nerd Chic. So I'm going to be using this color over here. Go back also with that pink shade. with this one. We're gonna go back with this shade over here, and we're just gonna blend it. So what you want to do now is get any type of concealer that you want. I'm going to be going in back with the Maybelline Fit Me in shade medium or 25. I'm going to apply that on my hand. We are just going to wait for that to dry, and then I'm going to go back with this white shade over here. So now I'm going to go in with Wet n Wild glitter color icon in the color Groupie, or the name is Groupie. And this is basically can apply for your face or body, but I'm going to be using it for my eyeshadow. So now I'm going back with the purpley shade here, and I'm going to just intensify that look at the corner. Now I'm going to be taking the liquid eyeliner by LA Colors. Looks like this. I really like this eyeliner because the end is very, very thin. And then I'm going to be going with this mascara by Colormates. It's actually in black. While my mascara dries, I'm going to be going in with my Maybelline Fit Me foundation. This is in the shade Soft Tan or 228. This foundation is actually very, very nice. It does give you a matte finish. And what I like to use is my beauty blender. Now I'm going to go back with the Fit Me concealer in medium. I couldn't find a foundation from the dollar store that I really liked. So the one that I used before that I tried and I really wasn't a fan of was also by LA Colors, and it didn't do anything. It just wasn't blending very well, and it just wasn't my favorite. So I suggest not to buy your foundation at the Dollar Tree, because you're not going to get pretty much any coverage. It's very sheer. And now for my contour, I'm going to be going in with this LA Color contour stick, and this is in the shade medium. Now I'm going to go in with a different beauty blender, and this one's by Ulta. It's my first time using it, so I'm not really a fan of it right now because it's very stiff. It's not as soft as the beauty blender, but it does a good job at blending the contour. For my bronzer, I bought one by LA Colors. It's called Glowing. It has a little bit of shimmer. Not intense shimmer, but it kind of has more of a metallic look. This other one is by Colormates, and it's in Sunkissed Tan. So we'll go with this one first, and we'll see how it does on the skin. And I'm going to be going with my brush here. This is by Bare Minerals. Not really giving me a lot of payoff. So we're going to be going with the Colormates. This is in Sunkissed Tan. It looks like this. Oops. Looks like this. Let's see how that does. It looks like you get a little bit, ooh, that's a lot. Looks like you get a little bit more color with this. For my blush, I'm also going to use this blush by Colormates, and it's called Mauve Allure. It's a nice mauve-y color, as you can see. And I'm going to be going with this brush. This is by Bare Minerals. And since the other was pretty intense, I'm just going to dab a little bit and not go in too harsh, so that way I don't have a very intense blush going on. So I'm just going to dab and then just apply. So yeah, it gives you a nice pink look. Do the same. And I usually like to apply my blush more under like a sweeping motion. Oh, I think it's getting a little bit too hot. So I'm going to be going in with my eyelash kit by Colormates. It looks like this. It came with also an eyelash glue. So I'm going to be using that for my eyelashes. Those eyelash pretty much were not doing anything for me. So I'm going to be going in with my Wet n Wild. We'll see how these eyelashes work. I mean, the other one, it looked really nice, but it just wasn't sticking to my eyelashes. I don't know why. Okay, so I'm going to be going in with my Colormates Curved Brush Mascara. And I'm going to apply that underneath my eyelashes. Actually, no. Actually, I'm going to go back with that pink shade from LA Colors. I'm going to take a brush like that. I'm just going to apply that. And I am going to be going in with this one over here, and I'm going to apply that as well underneath. Now I'm going to take the Colormates Curved Brush Mascara. It looks like this. This is also $1. I'm going to be going in with this Fit Me Matte Poreless Powder in Natural Tan. And I'm going to be going in with a brush like this. This is by e.l.f. Complexion Brush. For my eyeliner, I'm going to be going in with this Colormate eyeliner in black. Now, we're going to try this for our highlight, but we'll see how it works. I've never tried this before. This is the LA Colors Honeysuckle. It's supposed to be a shimmering eyeshadow, but we're going to try to use it as a highlighter. So it looks like that. You definitely have to apply it a couple times for you to get a nice glow, or at least some kind of glow. I'm going to be going in with this Colormates in the shade Soft Plum, and it's a nice mauve pink color. Oh, I'm really impressed with this. You can definitely leave it like that. It feels very, very soft, and it has kind of like a metallic feel to it. It really, really feels nice on the lips. Feels very moisturized, and I really am digging the actual color. But I also bought a lip gloss, and this one is by LA Colors, and it's more of a more like nudie type of color. So if you want to go more for a nude lip, you can always pair this on top. It's going to tone it down, and it's going to give you a nice gloss. So this one's actually called Bear. Okay guys, so thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. So you can definitely do a nice makeup look using Dollar Tree products, and the only thing that was not Dollar Tree was the foundation and the concealer. Everything else was from the dollar store. So you can definitely find these products there, and it's very cheap, and you can definitely get a nice, beautiful, dramatic look with this. So the only thing that I will recommend is that you're gonna have to actually try to work with these products a little bit more. I feel like the eyeshadows, they do a nice job at blending, but I feel like the eyelashes were just a really tough putting them on. The eyelash glue that it came with was not doing anything for me, and it just took me a really long time to put it on. So if you are looking for inexpensive eyelashes, these are by Wet n Wild. I found them at the dollar store as well, and I would recommend buying the dual eyelash glue from the drugstore and using that to apply it. But other than that, everything else was from the dollar store. Oh, and actually my eyebrows was also not from the dollar store, but you can definitely make it work using cheap products. And anyways, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys. Bye.